it's important to, learn how to like enjoy the things that are free as well. And that's one of
Mm-hmm.
the topics that I was going to talk to you today about. And it's something that I've been learning at the same time. It's like the best things in life are free. And what I mean by that is not necessarily the activities, right? Um, we talk about basketball a lot, and that's your goal. That's something that I've been a part of and been around. But what I'm learning about like the best things in life are free. It's like, I'm enjoying the work ethic that goes into it, the work that puts in that goes into it, the constant build of improving my level of basketball, the the high IQ things that basketball teaches you with everyday life. I know in a couple of our other sessions we talk about how like basketball translates directly to life. And right now, speaking on like my experience and like what I kind of want to share with you is just like, every time I go hard in the gym or I put that 10-minute stretch in, 20-minute stretch in, whatever it is, I go to the weight room. Those are all things that I'm in control of. And those are free, right? So if you really think about something that we talked about before was control the controllables, control what you can control, right? Like that's the most important thing. And mostly the things that we can control are free. Our attitude, the way we treat people, being nice to people, our character, which that's what our mentality sessions are mostly about, is building on our character. You already have a high character. Like I know that I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't think so. But now it's time to improve, right? So we're improving on stuff, which is why like we have to focus on, taking advantage and utilizing what's free. Because what separates good and great is that good is great's worst enemy, right? Do you understand what that means? Like good is great's worst enemy. Because you could be good at something. You're good at basketball. I'm good at basketball. You're good at school. I'm good at school. I'm good at running. You're good at running, whatever it is. But in order to be great at that, we have to shed that good skin off,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because when you're good at something, you're like, all right, I got that locked down, brush off my shoulder. I can focus on something else. So in order to be great, we have to get over that, like, oh, I'm comfortable with being good. So all these things that we're talking about that are free, the stretching, the putting in extra time at the gym, the work ethic, the building on your character, you're already good at that. But now it's time to take that next level to be great at that. And it's going to be it's there's always levels to it, right? You're going to reach great, and then there's going to be another grade after that, and another grade after that. But you got to take it one level at a time. So now we got to get to that next level for Jason. So you got to shed off whatever you think you're good at. I want you to sit down after this session and be like, yo, what do I think I'm really good at, or know that I'm really good at, right? And what I want you to do is figure out a way to challenge yourself to be great at that, right? You wake up at 6 o'clock every day. That's good, good. But tomorrow I'm gonna wake up next week. Moving forward, the new version of me is gonna wake up at 5:45 every day. Now I just added 15 minutes to my day. I'm good at going to bed at 10 o'clock every night, but let me go to bed at 9:45 or turn my phone off at 9:45. Let me wind down at 9:45. I can still go to bed at 10, but let's work on that being great aspect. You know what I mean? And that's with everything. Like, okay, I've been working on this mid-range pull-up. I'm good at that. I'm making 90 out of 100 right now, but I need to be great at that. So now I got to add in a mid-range pull-up step back. Just like a slight step back. Now you're becoming great at it. Where now I have options at that elbow. I have options when I get into the lane. I have options when I'm sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have a bad attitude because I was working on that. Because I know if I give back to my teammates, it's going to come back to me in tenfold, right?
Yeah.
So we're shedding off this good now. Like you had a really good summer. You was in the weight room. Now you're back with your team. You're about to start these lifts with team. You're about to start everything with your team. That's good. That's good. So now you have to be great, and that's all right. I saw how my team practiced today. We had a low energy day. tomorrow I'm gonna come in with energy. And I don't have to say anything. I don't have to be like a vocal great, but my actions can be great. I'm gonna go hard. I don't care what y'all are doing. For example, like I just played in the pro am on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
My teammate came off the bench and he was like, "Man, nobody's playing hard right now. I feel like I'm the only one like playing hard, so I might just need to cool it. I feel like I just need to cool. It's a pro am, so maybe I just need to cool it." And he came over talking to me like that. Now you know me, I'm not about to be like. There's never a time where you're just cooling. I was like, man,
Facts.
let them go be average and you be great. Because what's going to happen is you fall to that level and it becomes normal. You get
Mm-hmm.
comfortable. Like, all right, every time I come to this pro am, I know I could just be average. Like it's okay. I know I can. But even if you're going hard and everybody's looking at you like, man, this dude's going so hard, I'm gonna pick up that dude to go to war with me every day, versus the guy that's like, oh, I'm too cool for this. That's just like a little example, right? That's just something that we can constantly build off of, like no matter what it is, rebounding. Like okay, like I did okay at rebound. I could go get a rebound. I could go do this, and I'm just speaking basketball. Now I'll let you translate to life however you need to, but we speak that language of sports, so that's what we're gonna speak on right now. And this also like comes to like who you're hanging around, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're hanging around people who are okay with being good, who are like very like, man, I'm good, everything's good, but you want to be great. So you gotta decide whenever you're choosing the people that you're hanging out with, like why they're hanging out with you. You know why you choose them, but why are they choosing you, right? And I'm not telling you to sit here and like dissect your friends and all that stuff, but what I'm getting at is I want you to understand like not every person's good for you in this stage or this chapter of life. It may be a friend that you got to shed off for that new to be great, or it may be a family member that you got to shed off to be great. And I'm not telling you to go cut people off, but I'm telling you to be aware. Like this is like awareness, self-awareness, personal growth and development. So whenever you're looking at the situation, all right, the easy way to start is this person around me because of my ability, or is this person around me because of my character? There's a major difference when it comes to that. All right, I choose Jason because like I know he's gonna go D1 one day. Like I know he's gonna go pro. Like let me just latch on to him until like I can't anymore. All right, Jason, you don't make it as far as they think that you did. I knew he was a scrub. I knew he wasn't gonna make it. Those are the people that you got to be weary of because it's all off your ability. If you got basketball taken away right now, or whatever you feel like your ability is, right? It doesn't have to be basketball. It could be whatever, like your brain, whatever it is. If you take away your ability right now, are these people still going to be around you because of you? That's the character, right? So whenever you're making a decision, you got to look at, all right, this person values me because even at my lowest point, they were still here next to me. Even when things weren't going right or when I didn't have anything, they were still giving me the time of day because of who I am as a person. All right. Now you sign D1, you go D1, and now all these people are gonna be like talking about how they know you. Hey Jason, you know what I'm saying? Like blah 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 blah. And then you really sit back and like, man, when I was in JUCO and I was sitting on the end of the bench like for half of the season because I wasn't performing, I didn't see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you were over there with that dude, or you were on the next team, or whatever it is, right? You want to be around the people who know your character. When things go south, and this is what we talked about before, the core values. Like your when things are low, how do I get back to that balance? When things are high, how do I remain balanced and remain humble so that I don't get out of character, right? Because it's easy to get out of character when you're high. You got all this money now, like I'm gonna go throw my money. Or when things are really low, you could be really angry, mean at the world, mad at the world, when really like you know you're here, right? So with these people and the people that you're surrounded with, even your teammates, bro, you gotta look at who has the best interest in you. And vice versa. It's not a one-way street. You gotta look at who you're willing to put your time into. That's part of deciphering these people. And at the level you're playing at the JUCO level, I played there too. it's very easy to get caught up in what everybody else is doing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? We're about to go out. We're about to, man, coach is tripping today. Like, we're just not going to play because coach is tripping today. He's yelling at us. And it's really like, all right, is that who you want to be? Even when you stand out that way, you're still holding that sense of like character within. Like characters will take you so much farther than ability, bro. And I'm telling you that purely off of experience. You've seen everything that's been happening lately. I don't even want to talk. We could talk about that off camera, but just by being a good person and treating people the way that they deserve to be treated, that will take you so much farther than you being able to put the ball in the hoop, bro. I promise. I promise. So I want you to, moving forward, just take into account and be aware of your surroundings. I want you to challenge yourself to make tough decisions of what is good versus what is great. Make that minor tweak in your routine. Okay? Like you got to make that minor tweak in your routine to become great. If you're like everything is good with my routine, everything is good, like I'm solid, I don't need to change anything, I don't, then we're going to hit a plateau. We're going to hit that feeling stagnant stage. We're going to hit that like, dang, I feel like I'm always reflecting and resetting. I'm reflecting and resetting every week. When it should be, all right, I reflect for a day, I reset for a day. Let me change those, work on that for a week. Every Sunday I'm gonna reflect and reset. Okay, like cool. Let's reflect, reset real quick. All right, next day, next week. Then it turns into next month. And now that consistent build up will take you so much farther than the shooting straight up, right? Because think about it. Whenever you're going through something or whenever you're having little struggles on the court, whatever it is, you're gonna always fall back to those bad habits. Or no, I'm sorry. You're gonna always fall back to your habits, whether they're good habits or bad habits, right?
Hmm.
So what you're trying to do is work on those habits that even when I'm tired, I know that I still go hard as I can. I don't care if I'm tired because I know I go that hard when I'm tired because even my tired is still better than their good. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I operate at 100%, at 110%, but their 100% is your 80, bro. So now you got a 30% like I'm ready to go. I'm like even when I feel low, I'm still outrunning. My motor is higher than you. I'm running faster than you. I'm getting back on defense, and I'm still being a good human off the court, treating people the right way. So that's kind of like what I wanted to get at with you right now is because I know like the last few sessions we've had has been more of like, all right, chop chop, like it's time to go. This is like that. Okay, like you're good. You did all that. Like you went through that stuff for the good. Now you're transitioning into being great. We're in fourth quarter right now. Oh, the real Hooper show out in fourth quarter. Oh, you're
Hmm.
about to enter preseason. You're not even there yet. You're like you got about what 2 3 more weeks till preseason starts.
Like 3 more
You're
weeks.
you're entering that fourth quarter where it's like, all right, now I gotta bust my balls. So when that first quarter hits in my real season, I just played a game already. That game, I went through the ups and downs. I had some stuff go on personally. I had some stuff go on mentally, on the court, off the court. All right, I knew I went on vacation and took those breaks. I knew I missed some stretching sessions. I knew I missed some weight sessions. That was your preseason already. You've already had your preseason while everybody else is getting ready for the preseason. You're going into
Hmm.
game one. You're going into the first part of the season while they're coming in as, oh, I'm coming in the preseason, coach. I'm ready. No, no, you're coming in like there's no time to get ready anymore. There's no time to get ready. You got to be able to walk in the gym and be able to hit three threes as soon as you get on the court. You got to be able to walk in the gym and make the right decision when you get the ball. You ain't got to hit the threes, but hey, if you're making the right decision, and I got to be ready to lock up. You got to mentally prepare anytime you walk into a room, Anytime you walk into a gym, anytime you're around your girl, your family, your friends, your coaches, whoever it is, you have to flip that switch internally and be like, okay, I know who I am, and this is where my confidence comes from because I work on this every day.
Mhm.
You feel me? So character is number one. That's the most important thing of it all. Your character. That's what this is about. Remember, enjoy the things that are like free in life. Go to the beach and stretch like that. That's still working on yourself. You and your girl, you go into a college visit to get unofficial visit just to walk the campus. Let's find a hidden gem at this school, whatever it is. Those are the important things. So that's really what I wanted to talk to you today about. And it's like building within, bro. Like you just got to build inside. The external stuff doesn't matter, bro. Like it really doesn't. It really doesn't. And what I mean by that is like, I'll end on this. Think about a closet, right? Think about a closet when you first moved into your apartment. It was empty, right? You got the white wire shelves, wrapped around in the little U shape, whatever it is, and it's empty. Each day, I wouldn't even say day. Each time, each time you're working on something, right? Think about a hanger. You got to put your hanger up on that. So then each day you're building. You slowly building your closet up. So you hang one hanger up, you hang the second hanger up, third hanger, and eventually your hanger's full. I mean, your closet's full, right? So
Yeah.
your past closet that you just had became full because now you're in a new apartment. Now you're in a new season. You're entering that next chapter. So now you have to wipe your closet clean.
Mhm.
And where are you going to start? We're going to start with internal character, mindset, um, attitude, how I carry myself. It's not about putting the clothes in your closet. Hey, I got the new Kobe's on. I'm about to go hoop today. I got that. I got that new Nike shirt that just came out. That Balenciaga shirt, the Louis V bags up there too. That's not the closet we're building. We're building the closet of, yo, I'm successful because of who I am inside. No matter who I'm with, no matter if I lose it all, I'm still that same person inside. And that's the closet you're going to end up taking with you every time you move, right? So now instead of starting with blank closets, you're starting with the clothes that you already know you got. You're bringing those clothes, so now you're already starting with that foundation. Like, all right, I ain't got to go buy no new clothes. I don't have to work on X, Y, and Z right now because I know I'm bringing in my character, my heart, my whatever you're working on internally to improve. The inside is so much more than the outside. I see all these guys buying these $500 shoes and they go hoop against a guy like me with these the Nike shoes off the back rack, on sale, and I'm still putting in the same amount of work as you, right? It doesn't matter
Yeah.
what shoes, we're still lacing up the same. All them dudes on your team are lacing up the same way you are. But
Mhm.
what's going to change is here. I don't care if I'm guarding Steph Curry today. I'm going to chase you all day long until I can't chase you anymore. You dropped 40 on my head. I did the best I could. But guess what? We play again. I'm not letting you do that. That's the mentality you're getting at. Like, bro, you're giving your all, no matter if you fall short in your head. Failure, there's no such thing as failure, bro. There's really no. It's a placebo. Like there's no such thing as failure or success. That's all mental, bro. It's all mental. And what I mean by that is it's anytime you quote unquote fail at something, you create a new opportunity for something else. Okay. I fell short. I fell a little short guarding Steph today. He had 40, didn't play great. But I just played against Steph Curry. So now, hey man, how'd you get on the same court as Steph Curry? Hey, I'm willing to give you a shot because I saw what you just did. I saw you give your 100% effort. And this is all basketball. I'm speaking basketball. This translates to life too. I
Yeah.
saw what you just did on the court. I admire that you gave it your all. You might not be an NBA player, but I can get you in the Euro League. Well, shoot. Okay, here we go. Right?
Yeah.
That's an opportunity. Success. All right. You lock Steph Curry up. He had 2 points, 4 points, 6 points, whatever it is. That's a win when you're guarding a guy like that.
For
Next thing
sure.
you know is like you're on this high horse. All right, yeah, like I'm that dude. I'm that guy. Now your character is showing that like whenever it's about you versus about what got you to that point. About, hey man, like I gotta build off that. Like I'm not a one hit wonder. I do this every day. Don't get too high, don't get too low. That's what it's about, bro. So um that's kind of what I wanted to get at with you today. Is just like, bro, you're entering that stage, and I'm proud of you. You've made it, like, bro. From when I met you in Colorado till now, I always replay. I always replay everything, and just to see the growth that you've had from that point till now is immense. Like it's crazy. Now it's like, okay, let's continue to build on that. Let's continue to build on that. And eventually you're gonna enter new gyms. You're gonna get into gyms that you've never imagined. I'm speaking off of experience, bro. Like so serious. And you witness. I send you stuff. I show you stuff so that you know I'm like it's living proof. I don't just talk to you about this stuff because I think I know. Bro, it's not that I think I've witnessed what a consistent work ethic would do. I've witnessed what surrounding myself with people who bring value and will challenge me and hold me accountable. I've witnessed the difference between the people who are here for my ability versus my character. I've witnessed it, and you've witnessed it. It's time to like now it's time to calculate it, to
Mm-hmm.
understand each part of it. We've all witnessed it. I'm not some guru here, but that's where we are. It's like now it's time to be self-aware.